begin today across much of the Midwest where high winds and heavy rains destroyed around 100 homes and buildings. In Ohio, a 10-year-old boy drowned when he wandered into a drainage ditch with a strong current. And in Iowa, a tornado cut off the tops of trees. Heavy weather around the country.
And some of that stuff looks familiar to us in these parts. Well, David Paul, hot and sunny again today?
Yes,
summer day?
hot and sticky today. So all that severe weather in the Midwest is because of a cold front, a mid-July cold front. Unusual enough that it's in the center of the nation. It's going to make it to the Gulf Coast. Now, it's not going to cool us off significantly, but it is going to bring us a better chance for rain tomorrow, and that will cool us off, give us a break from the real hot stuff we've had past couple of days. Carcast is a one dry day, and then tomorrow it's going to rain. That might get your car dirty again. Oh, chopper's up. They're flying. And we'll check in with traffic in just a minute. 79 degrees at Bush, partly cloudy, warm, humid morning. By lunchtime, 90. High temperature going up to 96. Heat index well above 100, so get ready for a hot one. Across Texas, Dallas will crack 100 again today, but they'll get a big break from the heat tomorrow. Austin, 98. San Antonio, 98. Brownsville, 97. Here's SkyMax 11. There is no rain on it. I don't expect rain today in the Houston area. And Bush, again, 79 degrees. Temps inlet, all upper 70s. Galveston, 82 right now. Texas, well, it's 84 in Dallas. They remain under heat advisories today. But hopefully they'll get a thunder shower late in the day and overnight tonight. Most of the rain right now is well to our north, but look at it racing south into Little Rock. Airport delays in Little Rock and across the southeast states today as that front pushes south. Now, by this afternoon, the front will be in North Texas and North Louisiana. It'll be Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama that see the bulk of the severe weather this afternoon. I think it will hold off until tomorrow morning as the front gets closer to Houston. That'll be our best chance for rain. Out in the tropics, TD number 6 fizzled out yesterday. Upper-level winds ripped it apart, so it is now just an open tropical wave. And otherwise, the tropics are very quiet. Forecast for Houston today. Hot and humid. High temperature 96. Heat index above 100. Drink water. Loose-fitting, light-colored clothing. It really helps. The main thing that helps, though, is getting out of the heat from time to time. Thunderstorms come into the picture early tomorrow morning at 30%. Then a 40% chance for rain and thunder showers through the day on Wednesday. That is the weather update. And Rick Lindsay in for Darby. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning. We may be ready for some showers after today.
No, I'll be part of that as well. How's traffic feeling?
Not bad right now. Before we get too deep into this thing, we've got Officer Steve Long and the Metro helicopter. Steve, how are things looking up there?
Good morning. We are over the Southwest Freeway at the Sam Houston Tollway right now. Things are starting to get heavy from Highway 6 up to Williams Trace, and they are tapping on the brakes up the 610 loop. But the good news is, from Sam Houston Tollway up to downtown, it's going to be 14 minutes. Back to you, Rick.
All right, thanks, Steve. Let's take a look at the map right now. On the 45 Gulf Freeway inbound, pretty well green lights, but we do have a lot more cars on the road right now. Let's take a look at our hotspot camera shot. That's the Gulf Freeway at the South Loop. Quite a few more cars on the road at this point. 11 News and the Texas Department of Transportation present travel times. Let's take a look at I-45, the North Freeway. Also, a lot more volume working there as well. Right now, 23 minutes from the Hardy Toll Road into the downtown area. Elsewhere around town, remember the Lynchburg Ferry is out, so you want to avoid that. Use the Fred Hartman Bridge, and you still have an accident working Hamilton and Pierce.
All right, thanks a lot, Rick.
A pair of infant Korean sisters connected at the lower back are undergoing separation surgery this morning. The 4-month-old girls are at the same hospital in Singapore, while the 29-year-old Iranian twins underwent their failed surgery. A press conference on this new surgery is set for later today. Doctors have carried out the first ever transplant of a human tongue. According to a hospital in Vienna, Austria, a man with a malignant tumor that affected his tongue and jaw underwent a 14-hour operation in which doctors removed the tumor and attached the new tongue. The patient is reportedly in good condition.
Well, eating fish may be good for your brain. A new study suggests older people who eat fish at least once a week may cut their risk of Alzheimer's by more than half. Meals included tuna sandwiches, fish sticks, and shellfish. A researcher says fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acid, believed to be important for brain development. Alzheimer's affects around 4 million Americans.
The National Organization for Women is urging the Food and Drug Administration not to lift the ban on silicone gel breast implants, even though a manufacturer says a new version is safe. The gel implants have been off the market since 1992 after women complained of diseases ranging from arthritis to lupus to cancer. The organization's president says most symptoms from the silicone implants begin showing up 7 years after implantation, and relying on a 2-year study for the new version is inadequate.
Now that he's left law enforcement, former police chief Charles Moose has hit the lecture circuit, talking about his decision to write a book about the sniper attacks in the Washington, D.C. area.
I feel like there's a story that needs to be told about how the men and women of the task force, the men and women of the Montgomery County schools, how they perform during this very, very scary situation.
The former chief was in Baltimore meeting with school security officials from around the country.
Travelocity has a new feature letting you simultaneously book airline flights and cruise vacation packages online. Total Cruise places cruise and flight options in one booking path rather than making consumers book each component separately. Travelers can see both cruise line and real-time flight options in a single view, pick an airline, and choose the specifics of their flight. We have a very quick update for you. We've just learned that the infant Korean twins connected at the lower back have been successfully separated. So good news there. All right.
All right, the time is now 6:18. Well, we asked about this earlier. Do you think your kids could do our jobs?
Well, our Jonathan Walton is experimenting with the Broadcast News Summer Camp program, the Broadcasters of the Future, coming up.